Hello, and welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays after a bit of a short break here. I'm KYN, and I'll be the host of this Let's Play. So yes, I am finally back to Let's Play again after taking some time off to basically work on some entries for an upcoming LTC contest. Yeah, goodness knows how I managed to pull that off. Yeah, with the final few days, yeah, before the deadline. But well, I guess I did, and it kind of helps that one of the rule sets that I came up with, it basically already picks out the tile set for you. So therefore, I didn't really need to do a long time figuring out what tile set I want to use to make the levels in, and yep, and also it kind of helps that I kind of had a rough draft of what I wanted to make and stuff. So yeah, I guess that helps in just not spending too long, yeah, thinking about what graphics I wanted to use and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I've submitted my 3 entries, and so yeah, the playing phase for LDC number 33 should be opening sometime later today, whenever Icho gets around to doing so. But anyway, yeah, just know that I'm finally done with my entries, and so yes, that's why I'm finally back to Let's Play again and whatnot. But in the meantime, though, I've also just recorded some video solutions, uh, custom Lemmings packs. Yeah, in particular for Lemmings/Dose. Yeah, I've recorded video solutions for Axel's pack, and it's say yeah, I don't know how you say it, but it's essentially guess backwards. So TS um EUG. Yeah. Um and finally, what's the other pack? Oh yeah, Clam Spammers tame challenges. So yeah, I gotta say it's been amazing because I finally got those packs solved after being on and off about them for years and stuff. But just recently, I finally buckled down to and be determined to finally get them all solved because um one of the thing one of the things that really helped here was yeah, PU the author of Lems and also Fiat Lem, a collaboration pack with Dota Chicalo. Yeah, he recently told me in a PM on the Lemmings forums that I remind him very much of Axley because of our great level solving skills, and also that excuse me, once we started releasing levels, yeah, they turned out to be some of the most difficult ones in the custom Lemming scene, and yeah, that's it's because of those two traits that of mine that that it reminded a PO of Axley. So I gotta say that's quite a compliment because yeah, I know that Axley is very revered for his level solving skills. Yeah, in the Lemmings community, and yeah, though he hasn't exactly solved all the packs that he's tried. Yeah, he's at least come really close on on some of them. Yeah, especially the ones that are considered very difficult, such as Lemmings Plus Omega 2. Um, and what else did he play? Oh yes, Lemmings Plus Alpha. Yeah, but I think both of those packs he said that he has not completed. But yeah, he's at least solved plenty of them though. Yeah, or rather like most of the pack. And I got to say, it's been great getting to chat with him briefly on Discord. Yeah, in the last few days. So yeah, it's so exciting because I was like, oh my goodness, I finally got to talk with the great Axley. Yeah, who I didn't really chat with when I finally made myself known to the Lemmings community back in 2020 when I finally posted to the site. But well, I finally got a chance in the last few days. So yeah, I gotta say it's awesome. Yeah, thank you, actually. Yeah, it's been great getting to know you, and I hope to have more correspondences. Yeah, in the future. Yeah, quite a decent fella. So anyway, for this let's play, yeah, as you can see here, I decided to let's play Lock and Key, yeah, which is a low pack by Dexter, yeah, the brother of Integral of 10x, and yeah, basically from the lower pack topic on the Lemmings forums, this is pretty much all about Dexter's mental health issues, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, but I do apologize if I am making a incorrect assumption here, but I do believe yeah, Indigo Tanix did mention that he's autistic, and yeah, and I was thinking maybe Dexter's the same, but I'm not certain though. But yeah, it that is not the case. Then yeah, again, I apologize if I've made a wrong assumption about you two. But I'm guessing that's what's that is um, the disorder that they have. But again, I am not certain though. Um, as a matter of fact, it's really interesting that a lot of the autistic people in the Lemmings community hail from the UK. Um, and it's noteworthy for the place of the origin of Lemmings because that's where Lemmings came about. And yeah, so Lock and Key is the next pack I decided to let's play here. Yeah, after finishing STOKEAPE's STOKEAPE Jumble and what's the other pack? ScottyLems. So yeah, Lock and Key is next on my list here, and so I'm just like moving along here. Yeah, now that I'm finally done with what I need to get done. And yeah, I'm definitely excited to get into this one because, yeah, it will feature on Dexter's tile sets that he released earlier this year as well as last year. So, yeah, and they are all very awesome to look at and everything. So, I'm very, very excited to get into this pack. So, yeah, from what I understand, there's 22 levels, yeah, all in a single rank. And pretty much the main gimmick of this pack is that every level has one lemming. And so you need to save that one lemming, yeah, for all these levels, I believe. So yeah, that essentially means there isn't like any like stressful levels here, yeah, due to like managing multiple lemmings on the screen. Unless there's like neutrals or whatever, but yeah, I guess I'll see when I get into the pack. Um, yeah, I gotta say this menu here looks pretty interesting. Yeah, especially with the main menu cards here. So play, level select, and then this is not sure what it is. Oh, I can click on it and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, and this is settings, and then finally exit. I am. Oh yes. This is the rank graphic, but as I mentioned, there's only one rank in this pack. Yeah, and it's 22 levels. So yeah. Um, but even though it is a single rank, yeah, Dexter does rate this pack as a pretty difficult one. But it seems to be a very like high quality pack one. So yeah, I'm definitely very excited as a result of it. Um, yeah, it seems like they enjoyed it very much. Those who have played this pack before me. Um, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it all. Yeah, as brief as it is. Yeah, even though I was like rambling, yeah, like some random stuff. Yeah, I guess you could call it random. Um, but yeah, this is kind of like brief compared to like some other intros that I've done. Yeah, on some Let's Plays. Yeah, on lower packs. But anyway, I think with all the bases covered here, let's go ahead and get into Lock and Key by Dexter. Alrighty, first up, we have Solitude 1, Prologue. One Lemming, one to be saved. Yeah, and then of course Dexter is the author. This pack covers mental health topics. It has themes of isolation and abandonment. It may not be appropriate for everyone. Player discretion is advised. This is the story of a lemming named Locke. One day, Locke left his tribe to go on a solo adventure, a one-lem mission, if you will. He is searching for something. Something very, very important. Or at least, I assume it's so important. Why else would he risk his life on a foolish errand? Whatever it is, maybe Locke will find it, maybe he won't. Either way, it's about the journey, not the destination. Or so they say. Alright, let's see what Locke is up to here. Is it just me, or has the skill panel like gotten smaller for me for whatever reason? Yeah, even though like all my zoom settings should be the exact same. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like check the earlier versions of Neo Lemmings that I have on my hard drive. to see if that's the case as well. Anyway, yeah, this pack, as it was made for version 12.14 of Neo Lemmings, it should feature the new objects as well that were introduced in version 12.13. In particular, you see one of them right here, which is the portal. It is exactly the same as the teleporter, except it is not RR sensitive. Although in this case, it doesn't really matter because, yeah, there's only one Lemming anyway. But another difference is that portals are bi-directional, so you can come back the way you came in. So anyway, so one of everything here. Is that a survivable drop? Yeah, I didn't think so. We don't have any sliders, okay. So we either had to platform or we had to jump. Don't have any swimmers. Yeah, and this would definitely not take just one platformer to get across. Which means, it seems that we just have to go over the top here. Ooh, yeah. Dexter wasn't kidding about this being a pretty difficult pack. Yeah, he does, rate this as, comparable to LemRunner's difficulty. Yeah, it already seems to be the case right out the gate here. Because, yeah, I'm already struggling here. Okay. So we get that button, and then I guess we have to like go through the portal again or something. Okay, and I also used my jumper, so therefore I wouldn't be able to do it again, and I would have to lower the height, yeah, with something else. So I guess the platform will have to go here. Okay. And also we get down here. Yeah, they're gonna go. He's gonna go out the wrong way. Oh, but wait, no, which is gonna be? No, he'll go the right way. What am I talking about? Okay, so let's go here. So that unlocks the exit. Oh, but if I do this, yeah, if I use a miner here, then I have nothing to reduce the height. And also, yeah, I made a hole here too. So that's a problem. Okay, let's try a miners. Oh, no, let's try a basher. No. I would need a basher there. So, no, let's try a miner. Alright, and let's try fencing. Then digging. Oh, wait. If I did that, then yeah, we had no way to get down. Like, safely, that is. Oh boy, yeah. This is pretty difficult. What about fencing? Yeah, I didn't think so. So maybe what would help is that at the beginning, maybe we can shoot a laser from down here. Although we'll have to wait until he walks up the ladders first, it appears. Okay, oh yeah, we can just shimmy afterwards. And yeah, we don't really need Basher there because, yeah, I just realized that we can use a fencer instead. So why don't we try bashing? It will be a safe drop, right? No, it will not, okay. So, yeah, which means we'll have to mine here then. Yeah, and then laser tunnel, we should be able to shimmy, I believe. Yes. Oh, that's not survivable. Oh, however, we can cancel with a walker. Alright, and then we'll have to dig here. Oh, but now we don't have any downwards destructor skills to get to the exit. So that's a problem. Uh-oh. Okay, at least we've gotten a bit farther. So I use a digger there. I'm also use a miner there. Oh. Yeah. Perhaps here, this is where, yeah, it's important that you don't go for this yet. Trying to think, because maybe where we dig will make a big difference here. Because I don't know if we'll be able to jump all the way to the other side here. Come on now. Then again, we can just bash our fence out, so maybe it's not a problem. So no, let's go ahead and dig at the edge here. Okay, but once I jump over... Yeah, then I platform, then he turns around, and we go back in here again. Oh boy. Wow. Maybe, we can mine instead, probably. If we didn't break that, then I don't know. Is that survivable if I didn't break the floor like that? I'm just gonna check very quickly here. Okay, no, it's not survivable. Yeah, we want to shoot far away from the wall as possible here. Okay, so if I mine there, yeah, we can get inside by digging, but again, that leaves me with no downwards destructor skill for this. I'm gonna dig here. Yeah, because if I use a jumper here, then I don't have any way to survive to fall here afterwards, I think. Wow, I am stumped. Yeah, because if I dig here, then we can turn around, get the button, shimmy, cancel with a walker. Yeah, if I jump over her platform. I can also mine here. There's a fence here. Must we also dig here, probably? Like a fence to get up. Yeah, so this makes this survivable, but then once we jump, yeah, not gonna survive over here. So that's another problem coming up too. Yeah, Dexter was not kidding. This is pretty hard already. Yeah, because the only other alternative is just to jump and then. A platform. Yeah, I mean, is there anything else over here that we can do? No, not really. See, we dig. And then we get like fence, I think. Or bash. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Maybe we could try just digging very close to the edge, but not at the edge exactly. Maybe that's what it is, but I don't know if he'll be able to jump onto this block over here, though. Yeah, a moment of truth. Yo, he does make it, just barely, though. Wow, that was sneaky. That's really all it was. Yeah, that digger placement is very important. Nice one, though. Yeah, although maybe I would, like, maybe shift the block over. Yeah, just to make the precision less, demanding. But yeah, that was the key realization. Can't believe it took me a while to see that, though. Yeah, nice little start to pack. Locke set off on his journey during the middle of the night. While the rest of his tribe were sound asleep, he made his way towards the outskirts of the settlement. Over the hill stood a crumbling gatehouse from days long past. The golden grass was just barely visible in the moonlight. Each step was deliberately choreographed, as he carefully avoided leaves and twigs with each stride. At last he arrived at the gatehouse, a monolith before him. Unmanned, as always, he reached for his key. Securing the door behind him as he passed through, he carefully placed the key into his pocket. His adventure had begun. Yeah, I was going to read the post results message, but no, I forgot to. Solitude to Maverick. One Lemming, one to be saved. Lemmings are tenacious little creatures. When they have a goal in mind, they are unstoppable. Mining mountains, building bridges, swimming seas. There's no task that they cannot accomplish. Lemmings do not go quietly into that good night. They do so haphazardly, often blundering into traps off of cliffs or into the maw of an eagerly awaiting chameleon. Indeed, the tenacity of a lemming is matched only by its gormless stupidity. Luck is, of course, no exception to this. One could argue that his journey was very poorly thought through and impulsive, yet he's certain to succeed. Right? Well, let's find out. We certainly want our lucky to succeed here. Alright, plenty of levers slash buttons here, and then also some splitters. Okay, so only 4 skill types here. Let's try turning around with a walker, and then he's gonna go out here, huh? Okay, let's try putting a stack and then seeing what happens here. It's essentially a dead end. Yeah, it's like essentially a dead end here. Okay. Okay, so let's not turn around with a walker. Maybe we can like shimmy and then like cancel with a walker in order to fall into the portal. Oh, we do have a digger though. Yeah, I failed to realize that. Restart this. Alright, well, let's try digging here, but it's just a one-way ticket, isn't it? Oh, it's not even survivable. Okay. Although here it would be. So perhaps we can dig down here instead. Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket. Yeah, I highly doubt we can shimmy and do anything though, so... Yeah, here I guess we'll have to use the ladders to like get up higher and then turn around with a walker. Oh, no, we don't have any jumpers. Oh. Here we can shimmy though, okay. So, I guess we'll have to shimmy right at the start. Alright, and then let's go ahead and... Can we even dig down here? We could, but he'll be past the splitter, so... Yeah, is there any place that we can even dig? Yeah, we can, okay. So, let's go ahead and turn around here. I mean, if we dig here, then I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere with that, I don't think. I'm gonna go ahead and dig over here, but yeah, even if it doesn't seem like it's gonna be too helpful. Oh wait, can't even get back up, so no. Perhaps the digging should wait. Either that or it's like put a stack there. So no, we can't even dig at the far sides. Yeah, we have to dig somewhere in the middle, it appears. There's a wood over here, which means I think the only way we could get to this button here is we dig here, since we're coming from the left side. And I guess I'll just be using the portal a few times here. Yeah, but now he's over here, so... Which means the only thing I can do is use a stack. Yeah, would this achieve what we want, though? No, because, like, we'll eventually just walk out over here, I think. Yeah, we won't be able to get back over here. Yeah, so perhaps that's where we would need to use a stacker instead, probably. Excuse me. Let's try digging here again. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get us further anywhere, but let's see though. No, because yeah, now we're gonna go out over here and splat, so. Alrighty, let me go ahead and dig on the opposite side then. But this is also not a safe fall, is it? And also if I dig over here... Yeah, again, that's not gonna get us to this button over here, so yeah, we have to dig somewhere in the middle here. Okay, so that's also a spot fall. Oh, that's not steel. Okay, for some strange reason I thought that was steel. Yeah, I guess that's me being an idiot because, yeah. Because I don't think it was steel in the previous low. So I shouldn't have known. Okay, so it would seem then that we would need like a stack down here. Yeah, I think that should make it survivable. Up, up. Yeah, I want you to turn around. Although he'll just be... I think he'll be offset though, so I don't know if he'll be able to land on a stack this way. Well, let me just try this first. Yeah, I know that we blocked the button, but I just want to see. Oh, it's not even survival. Alrighty then. Well, consider that rejected. This idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna try on this side. Yeah, but I made it impossible to get the lever, so... And this I've already tried before, I think, so... And actually, I do have an idea here. I think we could just simply stack under the portal and then just dig immediately. Because yeah, it will still leave the higher parts of the stack on there, so therefore you'll be able to survive the fall. So hopefully this will get it, but let's see though. Well, it would help if we landed on the stack. Yeah, unless that happens, in which, depending on which direction he falls out of the portal, he's not gonna land on the stack. No, it is possible. So, yeah, I guess that's pixel precise. Yep, got it. Wow, even this one is pretty difficult. Very nice level, though. Wow. The solution should have been like a bit more obvious here, but no, it wasn't. As Locke continued on his journey, his mind turned to panic. He began to overthink his every move. With extra special care, he planted false trails, which pointed away from his destination. The surrounding landscape became less and less familiar with each passing step. Locke soon found himself in an orchard littered with scarecrows. He nodded to each one with a smile as he strolled past. They didn't respond, not that he expected them to. Making his way through the twisted trees, he noticed a strange building. As he entered, he closed the door behind him, locking it with his skeleton key. Locke has reached the next stage. The chapter ends, but the story continues. Yeah, that's why I meant to read in the when I passed the previous level. Solitude 3, Erosion. One Lemming, one to be saved. Lemmings live together in big tribes because it's safer that way. Anything will kill a lemming if given the chance. When the time comes to migrate, the entire tribe travels all at once to maximize the chances of survival. The elders of the tribe pass their wisdom down to the young ones. They say the lemming who walks alone will die alone. It may seem a harsh lesson to learn, but it's necessary to drill that message into them from a young age. If you ask Locke what it is he's looking for, he won't say. Before he left, I asked him myself, "This object you seek, what does it look like?" He simply smiled and shook his head. He'll know it when he sees it. I offered to come with him to assist him on his journey, but he refused. There's simply no talking to this guy. Okay, so we have a climber, 6 builders, and 7 bashers. This looks pretty reminiscent of just corrosion. Yeah, from Oh No More Lemmings. So Wicked 3 here. Okay, well, if we climb up here, then I don't think there's a way to turn around at all. Therefore, we have to use the ladders in order to get the button. So therefore, yeah, we don't want to climb. So let's go ahead and climb up to the left instead. Whoops. Didn't want to activate the splat ruler there. Yeah, and because the exit is locked, you know, we can just walk past and like build it. Right here. Alright, and then we just have to find the right places to bash here. Alright. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll just climb back out. So that's a problem. Hmm. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll just climb back out. Yeah, and plus, let me see if having another basher will help here. No, it wouldn't. I mean, you could climb back out here. Yeah, and then maybe if I like bashed in a good spot, then yeah, he'll probably be able to make his way back up here. Let's see though. Yeah, so maybe it's just not randomly bash wherever you like here. So as a matter of fact, maybe you want to, yeah, something like that to make a turnaround. a second, did we? No, here, here I saved myself a basher, so yeah, this should help, I think. Yep, and there we go. One final bash and we get to the exit. Nice. So this one was quicker than the previous two, but still. The strange building that Locke found himself in was dark and cramped. He proceeded with caution as the edifice was beginning to erode. What was the purpose of this building? A temple? A sanctuary? What secrets were these bricks the foundation for? He halted his thoughts. Too many distractions. Don't get lost. Despite its small size, Locke was unable to find an exit. He ambled around for a while before managing to double back on himself. He found another door and opened it with his key, making sure to latch it behind him as he went. Solitude 4, building fencing. One lemming want to be saved. So, just builders and fencers here. I first saw Locke during a fencing tournament. Fencing is a common lemming sport, very popular as it's considered good practice for survival. This contest utilized traditional lemming fencing rules. All the youth of the tribe competing to see who could dig the biggest tunnel using only a fencing sword. Locke was stoic and aloof about the whole thing. In retrospect, this is probably why I was initially drawn to him. He won the contest in first place, but seemed utterly indifferent. I wondered why he was not celebrating his achievement. Locke just gave me a look, seemingly ashamed of his accomplishment, as if expressing any kind of emotion were embarrassing. Of course it's embarrassing, I replied. All the best parts of life are. Let's go. Yeah, that was mostly true, but we also have a Shemir, and there appears to be a skill adder up here, which is a floater, and it's a pre-assigned climber. Okay, yeah, obviously the only thing we can do at the start is to fence. And looks like we want to go out to the, actually, yeah, I think we want to go out to the left first. Yeah, I think going out to the right won't do us much good. So, go ahead and shimmy to get on to the other side. Oh, this isn't going to do us any good. So there's plenty of steel blocks everywhere here. So, hang on a second. Whoops. Yeah, because if we get here, then you'll just go out the wrong way. Okay, so maybe we will want to fence out to the right then. But wait a minute, if we did that, then we won't be able to get out here much either. Oh, hang on a second. No. There are other, teleporters. I'm being stupid. Yeah, for some very strange reason, I thought this one... Oh, no, that's an inn. That's a teleporter, too. No, I'm being stupid. For some very strange reason, I thought this was a receiver. No, it helps if I read the text. Yeah, it says in, not out. Okay, so yes, we pop here. Pop out here. So, collect fencers and builders. So yeah, we obviously need to build in order to survive. So, it would appear that we might want to get into the opening here. That's like essentially the only thing you can do up here. wait a second. You could fence out to the right and then fence to get back up here, but what good is that going to do? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that much good. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start building up. Okay, so I guess we'll build closer to the edge here. I don't think he's even going to get in there, but let's just see though. No, okay, so we do not get anywhere there. So, how many builders did we start? We start with 4. So let's just see here. It just does not. It just does anything. Yeah. What if we build from over here? Yeah. Is he gonna hit us and turn around? Nope. So now he's just gonna fall down and splat. And this was all with bridge stretching too. So. Okay. So yeah. We run into a problem here. We can climb up here. Well, let me just go ahead and see what the climbing does here. Yeah, how high does he climb up? Yeah, and that's definitely a spot fall. Most definitely. And perhaps I should make sure with the fencing here. So yeah, those are steel indeed. Yeah, I expected that, since it does look like steel blocks. Yeah, it doesn't look anything different from a steel block that I'm used to seeing. Wow, I am stumped here. I mean, what if we like started like building down here? Yeah, would that do anything? No, that's definitely a spot fall still. Most definitely. Then again, I think I can still see just possibly still like fencing into the steel and whatnot. Yeah, it does allow to like want to get a bit higher. And then we can also fence this way and then over here. But what good does that do though? Most importantly, how do you get over here? Well, I suppose you could just build at the start. But I don't know. I don't see that doing too much good. Actually, I mean, if we come out here to like collect these pickups, yeah, there isn't really like anything we can do from this spot. Hmm. You can try like interrupting mid-stroke, I believe. I mean, you can, but like, it's not gonna help us here though. Yeah, this isn't gonna allow us to connect with the ceiling here. You know, not even high enough here. I think even in this position, it's not gonna help us too much here. Well, that's not awesome my fencer too. Yeah, I am stumped. I am keeping in mind that he's a pre-assigned climber, but I don't see that doing us too much good here. Yeah, it's not gonna hit his head. I'm gonna build it on the ground here. Yeah, and we already tried that before. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he's gonna fall down and splat. Yeah, I was gonna say, we could just fence here so that we can, like, stop him from climbing and then falling back down and splatting, but no, I forgot that this is a flat fall. And the 2 staircases will make a splat fall, right? Yeah. Yeah, 1 should be fine. I mean, I guess we could try forcing our way through with fencing, but it's going to be very wasteful on the fencers, though. Most importantly, is the shimmer going to help us here in any way? Yeah, let it know. Is there a way for us to, like, maybe cancel the fencer here in the way that, I don't know, maybe builder would be... Okay, yeah, maybe something like that. We'll be able to see off the hole, but, yeah, I think that sealed it off completely. Yeah, I mean, he'll be able to climb up, but that's not going to do us any good, is it? Because, yeah, he'll just fall down and splat. Could even, like, build from the other side, too, but again, yeah, that's a huge drop. So, he'll just splat, too. Unless there's a way to, like, maybe force your way up there with a fencer, but I really feel that's going to be really wasteful on the builders, though. Yeah, this pack is most definitely not fooling around. It's been difficult since the first level, so yeah. So be warned, people, for those who want to play this pack. Yeah, this is most definitely too wasteful with builders. Because, yeah, we already took 4 builders to get to the other side. Suppose that we could, like, maybe reach that part over there, probably. Well, okay, yeah. We can build to, like, collect the pickups. But we still won't be high enough. Okay. Wow. I am stumped here. Like, what the heck is going on? Oh, wait, here's something. Yeah. What if this over here? Okay, well, I'm wanting you to turn around. I don't know if also possibly, like, maybe build to turn around here out, probably. But that just leaves us with a builder remaining. Nope. Yeah, so I'm gonna try just getting on there. Well. Yeah, so we want to get up there. Yeah, that's a bummer. any clue then. And in a way, I kind of suspected that this wouldn't help much. Although, how about this spot over here? Would that help? It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? I don't know, maybe this looks more useful. Yeah, I was trying to make a step there, so. Well, this is something new, but yeah, but now we can't fence the other way because yeah, we have no more builders, and I just realized that if we go out to the left, then he'll just climb up and die to the deadly ceiling. Looks like I used 3 builders there, so maybe that's not too useful. But like less helpful. Okay, so we can fence up there. And, now I only have a builder and a fencer each, and I don't think we can connect. No, we cannot. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, I am truly stumped. Yeah, I really don't know what else can be done here. Other than this part where we can use the shimmier, can we also use the shimmier in any other way here? I mean, I know that we can use the staircase to shimmy, but is that going to be helpful? Yeah, I really don't know if it will be useful. And also, I guess builder staircases could be used to keep a fencer going, but I don't see that being useful here either. If If I build a chair, this probably won't be too useful either. Yeah, I didn't think so. He just barely made it with 4 staircases. And then, yeah, he doesn't reach high enough. I mean, he'll start climb. Oh, hang on. We can climb up and shimmy. Wow, I forgot about the climber to shimmy transition. But it doesn't matter because, yeah, he's just gonna fall down and splat afterwards. I mean, that's something, but still. It didn't really help. On the other hand, yeah, now that I realize that. Oh wait, no. Because I would have used a shimmer here. Yeah, I truly am stumped here. I really am not getting anywhere. You can also use a teleporter to keep skills continuing, but yeah, again, it's not going to help us in any way here. Yeah, most definitely not. Yeah, and then if we build in the other direction. Yeah, and by this point he's already too low. And only have fencers as well. And again, I reached another dead end. I really tried going up here, but that didn't really, like, do anything. Then again, we could fence to stop him from climbing out to the deadly ceiling. So yeah, it would just be just a matter of like finding a way to use the teleporter here, I guess. Yeah, then this area wouldn't be a problem anymore. Yeah, does that even close out the gap here? No. However, we can eventually get inside. Yeah, then he'll just climb in there. Come on now. Yeah. Just one in there. Yeah, now will we be able to... Oh, and now I don't have a fencer to stop him from climbing to the deadly ceiling, so... Oops. I'm really not gonna connect there, but he did before, so... Yeah, like that. Well, let's just, check just to make sure here. Yeah, he's just gonna dot to the deadly ceiling, so you just need to save a fencer for that. So I guess we'll have to build a bit further back, or rather a bit forward. Yeah, now this should do nicely. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Finally. Alright, now this area is no longer a problem. But the problem is now I don't have any skills to do anything, so... So, unfortunately, that's a problem. We can climb up, but then, yeah, we'll just fall back down. So, yeah, we're stuck here. I mean, that was still something, but... Yeah, so... think I hit another dead end. So let me see. Use the fencer. Using the fencer. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So, maybe the fact that he is a climber does mean something, but, we'll see, like, any other role. that it serves. Because yeah, we can shimmy here, get into the teleporter, collect these pickups. Well, maybe that's really all it is. Just maybe you are supposed to force your way up there, but because honestly, I don't see any other way around. The problems I've been having here. Yeah, it's just that we get into this problem here and then. Yeah, that doesn't really help much. Yeah, I honestly don't know, and I've already been at this for quite a long time. Yeah, so this is all 4-builder bridges, full length. So if I fence and then shimmy, use the teleporter. You're still very far from that. They could also like yeah, this is just a spot fall and then fence here. Yeah, but getting higher here won't do any good here. Let me just see something here. Can't really like force our way through here, can we? Yeah, and then after this we're just stuck. So it's not really gonna do any good. Yeah, I already tried building a edge here, but he doesn't get high enough. gonna try building a ditch here as well. Though, yeah, I think I already tried bridge stretching, so all of them doesn't really do anything. Yeah. And if I build just once and then I advance to get back up here, this thing wouldn't do as much good, I don't think. There also isn't that many ways to like turn around here either. Yeah, and then he just falls down and splats. I didn't realize that we could just like climb and shimmy. But the fencer is not shimmer friendly, so I'm not sure how much good that would do us here. Yeah, I don't know. I really do not know. Yeah, I'm like essentially at a dead end no matter what. I didn't realize that we could just build a bridge, you know, to catch a shimmer, but again, the shimmer is already used over here. And also we can like extend a fence or yeah, over here. But again, it's not going to do us any good. Fencing and then build a turnaround and can climb back in. And build. Yeah, I still don't see that doing any good. I think I've already tried building at the very bottom. But again, it's not going to do us any good. Yeah, this is most definitely still splat height. Just falling from above like that. Yeah, it's a straight wall all the way. Yeah, everything just leads to a dead end. Everything that I'm thinking of. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got nothing. Alrighty, well, no luck here. Luck has perished. The story has reached its conclusion. No, I dislike that ending. It's out of character. Let's try again from another perspective. So, yeah, I'm like truly stuck here, but it's probably just something that I'm missing completely. That once I realize that, then maybe, just maybe, it'll be a solve. But yeah, right now I don't see anything that will help me here. So yeah, no luck at this level yet. But I think hopefully in the future I will have better luck. So in any case, it's not like a total loss since we did get through, I think, 3 levels, either 3 or 4. But wow, just wow, this pack is definitely very difficult. Dexter's not kidding about that. So yeah, he's telling the truth here. So anyway, tune in next time for when I hopefully have more luck here. So with this, hope you enjoyed my first video of my Let's Play of Lock and Key, and I'll see you all next time.